Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And hello everyone. How are you? I hope you are all doing fine. My name is Mr. Muhammad Mizwabe Saleh, and this lesson is for the year 4 pupils. This lesson is based on the Get Smart Plus 4, page 5 to 7. Now, today we are going to learn about three things: nationality, verbs to be, and contractions. Before we start, let's look at the content standards and the learning standards for today's class. Next, we will look at the objectives and the success criteria for today's class. Without further ado, let's start our class. Again, today we will learn about the nationalities, the verbs to be, and contractions. But before we start, let me introduce to you some information about what we are going to learn today. Number one, nationality. Nationality is a status of belongings to a particular nation. If I were to put it in simpler words, kewarganegaraan. It is what you would call someone from a certain country. So, what do we call someone from Malaysia? What do we call someone from Mexico? Let's learn about it together. Next, we are going to learn about the verbs to be. We are going to look into am, is, and are. So, when to use am, is, are in a sentence? Is there any rules? We shall find out together. And lastly, we will learn about contractions or short forms. We usually use contractions in everyday speech and informal writing. So how to write the words in contraction? Which word that we can contract them together? We will discover about it together. First, let's start with the nationality. You have to remember we are going to learn 7 different nationality from 7 different countries. After that, we are going to play a game afterwards. So pay attention and focus, okay? Let's look at number 1. If you are from Malaysia, you are Malaysian. Malaysian. Number 2. If you are from Korea, you are Korean. Korean. Number 3. If you are from Mexico, you are Mexican. Mexican. Number 4. If you are from Brazil, you are Brazilian. Brazilian. Number 5. If you are from the US, you are American. American. Number 6. If you are from the UK, you are British. British. And lastly, number 7. If you are from China, you are Chinese. Chinese. Now, I want you to try and remember all of these nationalities. If you still don't remember, it's okay. You can go back to the first part of this video and rewatch it until this part. This is because in the next part, we are going to play a game about nationalities. So, if you have done it, you can move on to this next part. So, we will do a nationality quiz. This is based on the Get Smart Plus 4 textbook. What I want you to do is to, number one, look at the picture and the country's name under it. So, based on the country's flag and the name of the country itself, what would you call someone from that country? So, choose the correct answer. Okay? Okay, untuk kuis hari ini adalah Nationality Quiz. Dia berdasarkan buku teks Get Smart Plus 4. Apa nak kena buat adalah tengok gambar dan nama negara yang saya akan tunjukkan. Itu yang pertama. Lepas tu, pilih jawapan yang betul. Jawapan dia adalah kewarganegaraan. Okay? Nationality. Mana yang betul untuk gambar yang ditunjukkan. Okay? Let's start now. Number one. If you are a person from Malaysia, you are Malaysian. Good job. Now, number two. If you are a person from the US, you are okay. Great. Now, let's look at number three. If you are from Brazil, you are Brazilian. Amazing. Next, number four. If you are from Mexico, you are Mexican. Nice. Let's look at number five. If you are from Korea, you are Korean. Amazing. Number six. If you are from the UK, you are British. Excellent. Now, lastly, number seven. If you are from China, you are Chinese. Good job. I really hope that you all have got it correct. Now, let's continue for our second part, the verbs to be. There are three verbs to be that we are going to learn for today's class. They are am, is, and are. Now, let's learn about the rules on how to use these in a sentence. Let's start with number one. The verb to be am. The verb am is only used with the pronoun I. Verb am hanya digunakan bersama-sama dengan kata ganti diri I. Saya. Itu je syarat dia. For example, I am from Malaysia. I am from Korea. I am British. I am Mexican. Now, I am contractions. We can contract I am into a short form. The short form of I am is I'm. I'm. For example, number one, I am from Malaysia. After contraction, I'm from Malaysia. Number two, I am from Korea. I'm from Korea. Number three, I am British. I'm British. Number four, I am Mexican. I'm Mexican. So as a conclusion, I am can be contracted to I'm. Okay? I hope you understand that. Next, we will look at is. Now let's learn about is. The verb is used with singular nouns and singular pronouns. Okay, the word singular means one. Perkataan singular bermaksud ada satu saja benda tu. Okay? Macam mana tunjukkan ada satu tu? We shall look at the examples of the sentence below. The examples of nouns plus is A. The girl is from Malaysia. Budak perempuan itu datang dari Malaysia. Okay, the girl, budak perempuan, seorang saja. Jadi kena guna is. B. My sister is from Korea. Kakak saya berasal dari Korea. Kakak, seorang saja. Jadi kena guna is. C. Anastasia is British. Now we are talking about one girl named Anastasia. So we will use is. Next, examples of pronouns. He, she, it. The examples of pronouns plus is A. He is Brazilian. B. She is from the US. And C. It is from China. Now, we can contract he is, she is, and it is into a short form. They will become his, she's, and its. For example, number one, he is Brazilian. After contraction, he's Brazilian. Number two, she is from the US. She's from the US. Number three, it is from China. It's from China. So, as a conclusion, he is, she is, it is can be contracted into his, she's, and its. Did you get that? Amazing. Next, we will look at are. Now let's learn about are. The verb are is used with plural nouns and plural pronouns. Tadi singular, sekarang plural. Plural means more than one. Ada lebih daripada satu. It can be two, it can be three, it can be 10, it can be 100, thousands. Okay, tak kisah. Janji lebih daripada dua. Lebih daripada satu, sorry. The examples of nouns plus are A. The boys are from the UK. Okay, kalau the boy, seorang. The boys, ada S. Maksudnya ada ramai budak lelaki. So, kita kena guna are. Now, B. My friends are from China. Okay, friend, kawan. Friends, kawan-kawan. Ada banyak orang kat situ. So, kena guna are. C. Jack and David are Americans. Ada dua orang, Jack and David. Bila ada dua, dia lebih daripada satu. So, kena guna are. Okay, next. The verb are also can be used for pronouns. For pronouns, we can use you, we, and they. The examples of pronouns plus are. A. You are from Brazil. B. We are Malaysians. C. They are Koreans. Now, let's look at the are contractions. We can contract you are, we are, and they are into a short form. They will become your, we're, and their. For example, number one, you are from Brazil. After contractions, you are from Brazil. Number two, we are Malaysians. We're Malaysians. Number three, they are Koreans. They are Koreans. As a conclusion, you are, we are, and they are can be contracted into your, we're, and their. Did you understand? Excellent. Next, we will do a short quiz about the verbs to be. I have given you an exercise in PDF form. Please copy the questions in that PDF into your book. Okay, rewrite it into your book. Saya dah bagikan awak satu latihan dalam bentuk PDF dalam grup WhatsApp. Tolong salin soalan-soalan dalam PDF tu dalam buku tulis. Okay, like usual, write the day and date, tulis hari dan tarikh. Okay, arahan semua itulah dalam soalan tu. Okay, if you still don't understand about the verbs to be, you can read the notes in the module, or you can also rewatch this video from the early part until this part. Awak kalau tak faham lagi pasal verb to be ni, tak apa. Pertama, boleh tengok nota dalam modul. Kedua, boleh tengok semula video ni daripada bahagian awal verb to be tadi sampailah sekarang. Okay. After you have done that, try to answer the question. Okay. Promise me you will try to answer it first. And then check for the answers. Boleh semak jawapan latihan tu in this video. Okay, promise me? Good. Now, let's do the quiz. Choose the correct answer. Pilih jawapan yang betul. Let's start. Number 1. I am going to the playground to play with my friends. Kalau I, dia punya pasangan mesti apa? Am. Good job. Now, let's look at number 2. Farid and Kamil are doing their work in the library. Ada 2 orang. Jadi, jawapan dia are. Great. Now, let's look at number 3. We are riding our bicycles around the park. Are. Good job. Now let's look at number 4. Neymar from Brazil. He is a Brazilian. Nice job. Let's look at number 5. Mrs. Julia and her friends eating burgers at the restaurant. Are. Amazing. Let's look at number 6. Fiona and I at the field for our netball practice. Oh, good job. Let's look at number 7. Diana and exercising with her friends at the park. You are getting good at this. Now, number 8. Kelly is from the US. She an American. Excellent. Now, let's look at number 9. Xiaolong is Chinese. He from China. Is. Now, we are getting to the last one, number 10. My name is Rahima. I from Malaysia. Good job, everyone. I sure hope that you got every questions correct. Now, let's do a short recap session of what we have learned for today's class. We have learned about how to say 7 different nationalities of 7 different countries. They are Malaysia, Malaysian, Korea, Korean, China, Chinese, the US, American, Brazil, Brazilian, Mexico, Mexican, and the UK, British. We also learn about the verbs to be. There are three verbs to be: am, is, and are. We also have learned about the use of the verb to be in a sentence and how to contract them. For example, I am, I'm, he is, he's, she is, she's, it is, it's, you are, you're, we are, we're, and they are, they're. And with that, today's class have come to an end. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more English class sessions. Now, I shall see you again in the next class. Bye.